welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be 5 budget saving swaps. So the first one is cook at home. I know this is hard if you're one of those people that if you don't know how to cook or if you don't know what to cook or anything, but I do have recipes on here if anybody's looking for recipe ideas. I'll link that somewhere. But if you cook at home, you can save a lot of money. Because for me, when I cook at home, I cook enough to have leftovers for lunch the next day. That way all I have to do is grab and go if I have to go anywhere with it. But since most of the time I'm working at home, it's kind of nice to have enough and all I have to do is throw it in the microwave and be done with it. Okay, number 2 is making your own coffee. And I know this is an easy one to attack because I think everybody does. But why spend $5 or more on a cup of coffee when you could make your own at home for, I think the math that I did the other day was like 90 cents a cup with what we put in ours. So, yeah, and the type of coffee we buy. If you buy the cups, it's probably a little bit more expensive. Okay, number 3 is working out at home. And I have a gym membership, and I love going to the gym, but I was not one of those people who liked working out for years, so when I was working out, I was working out at home. And it does save you a lot of money, because if you get on YouTube and you find the free videos, and now there are even workout shows on TV that you can watch, because most of the time you don't need equipment for these workouts, and so it saves you a lot of money. Because all you're really paying for, depending on if you're doing it through the TV or the computer, you're paying for the Wi-Fi at most. And if you do have the equipment, then you're paying for the equipment. But for me, personally, I have a weight bar, a couple sets of handheld weights, and a medicine ball. So yeah, I don't really have much. Okay, number 4 is library ebooks, library books, magazines. Most of these are free. Of course, you can get subscriptions. You can do Audible and all that and spend a little bit of money, but personally, if I'm going to get an ebook, I like going through the library and getting it because it's free unless you have to pay for a library card, which at my library we don't have to. But why pay for a book that you're probably only going to read once? And if you think you're going to read it again, then buy it later. Okay, number 5 is shop secondhand. And I know not everybody likes this, but not everything at Goodwill is a cheap piece of trash. There is good stuff at Goodwill and other secondhand shops. You just have to know how to look for them. And now that ThredUp is online, and I think there are a few other ones that are like that. Poshmark. Shop on something like that. It's secondhand clothing, but it's nice secondhand clothing. So you're not spending an arm and a leg on something that you're probably only going to wear once or twice. Because if you're like me and you're mainly, I shop secondhand when I'm looking for good items that I'm probably only going to wear once, like a formal dress or something to a wedding or a funeral. I do have one really good black dress that's pretty much good for a funeral, for everything, but if you're one of those people who doesn't have anything and you need something like right then, shopping secondhand is probably your best bet. And I do have my 10 fashion staples, and I will post that somewhere. That way you know what you should probably have in your closet already. Okay, so that's my 5 budget saving swaps. If you like these, give it a thumbs up. If you want more videos like this, totally let me know. If you've not done so already, hit the red subscribe button down below. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.